Happy Monday, boys and girls. My name is Jeffery Scott Mitchell, and I would like to wish each and every one of you a very, very happy new year. I wish for you joy and blessings throughout the year. That may all your resolutions come true, and that the sun always shines on you, even at night. I hope you get rich, you get money, you accomplish all your goals. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, let's just face it, over and over, every year we go through this. It's a human tradition. Don't get me wrong. I love human beings, and I love ritual, tradition, ceremony. I'm even going through one myself. In fact, I'm recognizing this as a new year, a new beginning. Every year, basically, I go through the same resolution, solution to get back on track, start losing weight, start eating right, because for the last couple months, usually at the beginning of the year, I done went ape shit in my eating and up in weight. Got on the scale last night, 220 pounds. I was like, oh well, here we go again. 220 pounds. To put that in perspective, I need to get down to 195. So I guess I'm up 25 pounds, if you want to do the math. Woke up this morning, it was 216.2, which is about right, I guess, considering that a lot of the food I ate last night was still in my belly when I got on the scale. Food and liquids. A lot of it came out through urinations during the night. So I'm out here walking now. I may usually on a good sweaty day when I'm really out here, I drop 2.8 pounds. So if I can get down to, what, 216, 213 something, 214.0 or something like that, I'd be happy. Because it's Monday, I work today. Walking out here now, you can tell traffic is light. It's a holiday. You can tell it's a holiday. I don't usually work on holidays. I'm gonna get double time, which I kind of don't care about. I think I care more about working and not having another day off, starting the year off, going forward. Because when I've been off on New Year's Day in the past, the gluttony had continued. It just compounded the whole situation. So I'm looking forward to the day. I'm looking forward to the whole new year. And I was being a bit sarcastic about, wishing everybody wonderfulness and going through the rituals we always go through, wishing joy and happy new year. And I actually do wish that for everybody. I actually do wish that everybody can come to a clear mind and understanding. Whoa, see, that's another thing. See that again, see that again. Did y'all see that? Y'all see that? It seems like every time I'm out here, and it's like three of us out here, we all converge at the same point. It happens too many times. It may be that when it happens, I notice it, and when it doesn't, I don't. So it seems like it happens all the time. Like when people be calling at work and their computer's doing something wacky. They say, why does this always happen, at the most crucial time? And sometimes, I tell them, because when it happens and it's not the crucial time, you don't remember. But did you just see what happened? How all three of us were like almost in a straight line across? There's only three of us out here, for goddamn it. There's only three people out here. And at the right moment, we all end up walking right past each other, almost like in a straight line across this path. It happens a lot. There's some kind of synchronicity or human beings or something about how we may, through our evolution or development or gregariousness or social whatever, where we almost instinctively or subconsciously kind of slow our pace or do something so that we all end up in the same place. I swear it seems like if it's three of us on the planet, eventually we'll all end up bumping into each other. It just happens too much. But you see that? I hope I got it on film. I think I got it. It was like a person walking this way, And I always go to the other side when I see somebody, because I want people as far away from me as I can be, and they don't get it. Or some people ain't as aware of it as I am. I'm probably hyper aware. Okay, I agree. I have a very large personal space. I also have a automobile personal space that I think people should adhere to. Don't be running about me. I will stop this goddamn car on the freeway in this middle lane. Or when people get behind me, I'll move out of the way, let them go, and watch them speed up 10 feet to the car in front of them, and then sit back and watch them tailgate that car. But it just, ever since COVID, and my sister said, well, you was social distancing even before COVID. And she's probably right. But when COVID came, and that gave me a reason to be 6 feet from everybody, obnoxiously space myself from people, I was like, oh my God, I love it. Let's keep this forever. Those little signs they used to put on the ground, woo, I was loving it. And I remember when it first started, and people wasn't getting it, or people just don't, they aren't aware. They're like into what they're doing, or maybe overwhelmed by their life or kids, or something going on, so they just aren't paying attention. Basically, I would trail my cart behind me to make sure the person behind me stayed a certain amount of distance, or I leave my cart at a certain spot and walk 2 feet ahead of it to keep people from behind me from walking up on me, and I could keep my distance from the person in front of me, because I was highly aware of distance, super highly aware. Because out here in California, they scared the hell out of us with the COVID distancing and this and that. We were bombarded with, I don't know if it's propaganda or warnings. So Gavin Newsom and Garcetti, they got in my head. But with the whole thing, knock wood, I never got COVID. I was flying around, flying around the country when you were supposed to be, doing this, doing that, going out, to as much as I could. I kept getting my steps in. I was out here, never got COVID. My sister and them got it like 3 times. And they like super preventative. They like be worried about cross-contamination on kitchen counters, washing their hands, doing all that stuff that sisters do. Worried about, did you wash your hands when you come on the bathroom? Did you do this? Did you do that? Wipe that off. Keeping a distance. I didn't get the damn disease. But anyhow, that's another story for another time, because it's 2024, and this is going to be a great year for all of us. Yay! Now, as I was saying, I was like, here we go again. We're going to go through the same stuff. It seems like just now, I walk up to this crossing. Ain't nobody out here. But the car that just happened to be, only car out here is turning right where I was walking. Now that might be a result of the playing field. The way he was driving and, the anticipation and all that, that may have been, there's a greater chance that, or probability that he adjusted his speed and timing and all that, in the car to match or to get to where he needed to be in place for when I walked across the street. But that one you see, I didn't even see that bike coming by me either. When the bike coming by me, people walking towards me, I see them, I cross over, and like right as soon as they get there, here come a bike flying by. It scared me. You see me jump. And plus another thing, PSA, public service announcement, 2 things. 2 things. my pet peeves, I probably just got through talking about it. My 2 pet peeve public service announcement for 2024. When you in the left lane on the freeway, get out of the way when somebody gets behind you. If there's a big space between you and the car in front of you, like a mile or a half mile, and somebody pulls up, do not be cruising in the fast lane. The left lane is for passing. If you're just sitting there cruising, that's not the way to do it. Get the hell out of the way. And on the same note, it seems like my comfortable or go-to freeway speed is 80 miles an hour. I just seem to naturally go to 80 and just doing 80. And these not even on freeways. Out here in California, we have expressways. These aren't the big freeways that they got back in Ohio, where when you get on them, you leave town and you like out in the wilderness, not wilderness, but you out in like unincorporated areas for large amounts of time. This is, you can drive an hour, 70 miles an hour, and still be in the city, basically, expressways. So we're doing 80, 75, 80 miles an hour on expressways, going through the city, going through Burbank, going through Glendale, going up through, the 134 to the 101, etc. Hollywood Freeway, going down through Hollywood. So if you in the left lane, pet peeve number 1 PSA for 2024, if you in the left lane, I almost forgot the second one. Get out of the way. I forgot the second one, oh my God. If you're in the left lane, get out of the way. Oh yeah, the second one is if you are riding a bike or any kind of motorized vehicle, this needs to be a PSA, and you're riding by somebody, use your ringer. I was in Amsterdam. Yeah, I'm trying to floss a little bit. I was in Amsterdam. I had never seen so many bikes in my life. I have never seen so many bikes in my life. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. They were like piles of them. And you can see when the people ride them, you see they just kind of like pile them up. I'm like, how you gonna even get your bike out? Oh my God. How you gonna get your bike out? Or you just grab one and use it and put it back. But there, they use their ringers. And I remember being little, having that ringer on my little tricycle, that ching ching, the little metal thing. And I thought it was for babies. I thought it was a toy. I didn't,